Puma Curry envisions her wedding day after being proposed to.
Question of the person who asked me if I have a boyfriend, yes. And he just turned around and looked at me like I was like a crazy person. Understandable, because I look like this at this moment, but still, that's very rude of him to like.
Why
But
are you bleaching your mustache?
well, because it was a little bit it was a little noticeable. And last night, actually, I'll tell you why. Actually, if you actually want to know,
I'm curious.
because last night I had a dream. Okay, so last night in my
Okay.
dream, I I was
Okay.
I was Sean proposed to me in my dream,
Oh,
and
oh my God!
then
I thought you were about to say in real life. I was about to say, whoa.
no, not yet. Yeah, because like I know I'm young, whatever. uh Basically he proposed to me in my dream, and then like we dropped the ring in the ocean in the at the pier. We were at the pier, he proposed, and then we dropped the ring because it wasn't sized correctly to my finger. So basically it slid off and it fell onto the pier, and thank God it didn't fall into one of the little slivers. And then I said, "Hey, everybody, don't move." And then him in my dream, which is really him fashion in real life, he was like, "Man, you tripping," and reached for the ring and like knocked it into the f***ing water. So that
So that's why
happened.
you bleached your.
No, wait, let me finish.
Okay.
No, okay. And then he like got me another ring because he like felt bad. I don't know. He got me another ring, and then it was like a couple days to my wedding, and I like looked in the mirror and I had a fat brown mustache.
No.
So I was like, girl, what the but like obviously this is a dream, and you know how like dreams are like very like they're fluid and they move quick, and
Mhm.
they're not independent. So like it's like it happens, and then something else,
And then something else, yeah.
and then a rhino is f***ing your dad, and then you're on tour,
Pause.
and
What
it's
kind
like
of dreams do you?
no but no but I'm just no but I'm just saying like
I'm playing. I'm
that's
playing.
I'm just saying it, like somebody's gonna clip that for
No.
sure. But I'm just saying, like in the scheme of things, dreams are very random. Lash
Last
tech
night.
artist, bitch, me. I just these are TikTok shop uh press-ons, not press-ons, individuals that I just put on, and yes, they look fabulous because everything I do is anyway. Basically, I had a mustache in the dream, and then I woke up, and like being proposed to was like the number one thing that I was like happy about. When I woke up, I was just like, oh my god, that was like crazy. Like he proposed, that's crazy. But I remembered the mustache, so I woke up and I was like, maybe I should order some bleach because like I
It's
would.
hair bleach, right?
Yes, no, it's
Okay,
well
I was
okay,
about to
so
say because that would be really not
no, no,
good.
no. It's for face and body. So Sally Hansen face and body bleach. Oh, also, this is gonna look crazy. I actually am doing my leg at the same time, and I did my arms too.
Oh, nice.
And I did both legs and both arms because, like, girl, why not? Like, free will and all that jazz.
That makes me think
So
about
wait,
last
Puma, you
summer.
got engaged? No, I'm talking about a dream. Anyway, please continue.
Last summer, I made a video about how I have naturally blonde arm hair.
Hmm.
And my mom was like, "Oh, you should shave your arm hair because it's blonde." And I made a TikTok about it. And we're like, "So, like, what's the verdict? Like, what do y'all think?" And everyone in the comments was flaming my mother for like saying that I should shave my arm hair. They were like, "She's in like putting insecurities onto you." And like to this day, I get DMs about that freaking TikTok. They're like, "Don't listen to your mom. She's awful." I'm like, "What?"
Whoa,
I'm
whoa!
like, "The
No,
arm hair
that's
is still here, everyone. I'm not
I was
insecure."
I was gonna say like the internet is a wild place, but like to like you don't even know these people. And which me and my mom actually had a conversation about that the other day about like people just saying anything on the internet, and it's just like, girl, what's wrong with people? I don't understand. Wait, maybe I should take this off because I'm reading some of the. Maybe because it's been on for a minute. Okay, hold on. Don't look at my filter because I'm not wearing one. But even if I was, don't look at it.
Where are you?
I'm at Sean's.
How was anime con?
Oh my!
DreamCon?
DreamCon was like fab, but like I sang the national anthem and I sang it like shit, so
Oh,
it kind of like ruined my whole vibe of
I don't
it.
believe that.
And I just no, well, the only thing that was like bad about it, like, obviously, like, singing for me is easy, like, and the same for you, that like, I assume that, like, well, you know me and I know you, so like
Mhm.
singing is easy for us. I only hesitate to say that because like we're on live, but girl, who gives a like, girl, I can sing easy and I don't give I can sing. And the bad thing about singing in a basketball like arena or stadium or whatever they call it, I don't know,
Yeah.
is that
The
you can't
audio?
hear. Yeah, you can't hear.
I
And
know.
that was the first like time that I was in a position where I could not hear myself singing, and I um couldn't hear everything going on,
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
but like, it
I'm
is
sure
what
it's
it
also like
is,
added to the nerves too,
which added like
which doesn't
10
do it any
times.
better.
It added 10 times to the nerves, but it is what it is, and I did it, and now it's done, and I hope nobody looks it up because nobody in here would look it up because nobody would want to embarrass me.
But I'm sure you did great.
Well, thank you. Thank you,
And I
birthday.
know, like every time I do something and I'm like, that was awful, everyone's like, you did fine. And then in reality, it probably was just
I
fine.
know
And
I don't like that. I don't like that like people will lie and be like, "Girl, she did great." Like, no,
no,
the
I'm
you
saying
did
like
not.
you probably did do great. You're just overthinking it.
Right, maybe it's my I don't even know. Maybe it's my whatchamacallit for myself. It's my personal opinion, or it's my standards.
Bitch, if I wanted to read you, it would be easy. Straight up and down, like 6 o'clock. Bitch, you wanna know how much you're not on my radar? Bob Ross called you a sad mistake. Listen here, bitch. You wanna know how much you not on my level? You in all the days that end in Y, bitch. Bitch, you wanna know the best thing that ever happened in my life? The fact that I can decide to not have you in it. If ignorance is bliss, I know you the happiest person alive. If you ran your mouth as much as you run that... Hold on. If you ran... If you ran as much as you run your mouth, maybe your body would be tea.
Thanks for tuning in to 9 Mag TV.